I lived in a small village, and frankly, I was a real worry for my father. I was lazy, carefree, and had no desire to work. I simply wandered aimlessly around the village from morning until night. One day, my father decided to teach me an important lesson. He called me over and said softly, "Son, there's a watch in the closet. Please bring it to me." I went, opened the closet, took the watch, and returned. My father looked at it carefully and said, "Now take this watch to the market and ask everyone you meet how much they think it's worth." I nodded and went to the market. I showed the watch to several people. One quoted 500 rupees, another 1,000, someone else 800. Everyone offered their own price, and sometimes the numbers were the same, but no one agreed on anything. I returned home and reported, "Father, everyone has quoted a different price for this watch. Some said 500, some 800, and some even 1,000. My father smiled and replied, "Okay, put the watch back in the closet." The next day, he called me again and asked me to bring the same watch. When I handed it to him, he said, "Now go to the market again. Only this time, don't ask the price of the watch itself. Ask people how much the time contained in this watch is worth." I was confused. I didn't understand the true meaning of his words, but I obeyed anyway. I went to the market again and asked everyone I met, "How much is the time contained in this watch worth?" People looked at me with bewilderment. Some laughed at me, others sent me away, and some simply said, "What a stupid question." I felt embarrassed and sad. Finally, I stopped at a small shop where an old man worked. The elderly shopkeeper was busy repairing a watch, but when I asked him the same question, he paused and looked at me with a kind smile. He understood what I was trying to find out. The old man said softly, "Son, you can't put a price on time. You can give away millions of rupees, but you can't get back even a second of your life. That's why it's so important to use your time wisely." I listened attentively, and he continued, "Time has one bad thing and one good thing. The bad thing is that it slips away. The good thing is that you can choose how to spend it. Everyone in this world has 24 hours a day, rich and poor alike. The only difference is how they spend those hours." My eyes filled with understanding. Something changed within me. I thanked the old man and hurried home, where I told my father everything that had happened at the market. My father smiled proudly and placed his hand on my shoulder. From that day on, my life changed dramatically. I began working hard and managing my time wisely. I stopped wasting my days aimlessly wandering around because I realized the true value of every moment. Friends, remember, time is given to everyone freely, but it is priceless. It can't be bought, but it can be used. It can't be held, but it can be spent. And once it's gone, it can never be returned. So use your time wisely.